Hello, my friends. Welcome to our Sunday night live broadcast. And I especially want to welcome all of my friends that are watching this on Facebook, watching this on my YouTube channel, or on LinkedIn. Also want to welcome my students that are participating in my boot camps, my coaching students, and their guests, because a number of my students have brought guests on this session. And here we are, December the 3rd, last month of the year. I hope you had a great November, but I got to tell you, your business does not slow down in December. Tonight, we're going to be talking about some things that most people don't know about. Most people don't know about these things on LinkedIn. And for those of you that are students, there are a number of things that have taken place that have changed. And they're not going to really be common knowledge probably until the spring. So you've got an advantage over your competition. Jump on this information in December and you have a whopping advantage. LinkedIn has added many new features, and these new features are going to become your secret weapon, because you can be using them to connect with perfect prospects for your business before your competition learns about them, before your competition figures some of this stuff out. Apply them to your business and you can do amazing things before the end of the month. But certainly moving into January, same thing. New ways to search. Now, we've been talking about Sales Navigator. We've been talking about Recruiter Lite. We've been talking about Recruiter. Now, these are paid services. And since LinkedIn has now changed the deal, 3 months ago, you could jump on LinkedIn and a free user at least had the opportunity to do 300 searches every month and send messages to people. Now they reduced it down to 10 a month. And they limited the size of the message that you can send. So this new information is going to give you an advantage over people who are struggling to figure out, what can I do? There are also new ways to connect with people. When it comes to talking to people, introducing your business to people, we're coming out with a new scripts book in our December bootcamp. And we've made some modifications to a number of our scripts. But in December, the most popular, most effective script that works amazingly well is our project launch script. Because in December, people start thinking about 2024. What can I do to make 2024 better than 2023? What can I do? What business can I get in that's going to make it better for me economically? And the project launch script has worked for my students incredibly well. It's going to work even better in the month of December. And people are getting 100% response rates, 80% closing rates, 60% response rate, 20% closing rates. Numbers that people have never seen before using this script. So it's coming in December. Well, the project launch script has been around for 6 years, actually longer than that, but 6 years ago, we introduced it to folks in boot camp. I've been teaching it to my coaching students for years. What we've done with the new project, with the new private message scripts for social media, it's now integrated with ChatGPT. There are new strategies with scripts. There are newly revised strategies, new scripts. You got new chat examples that end in sales, and you have new case studies that end in sales. There is a tremendous amount of activity, interest in the whole notion of AI, artificial intelligence. And a lot of people are going to get burned if you don't know how to use it effectively. And when you know how to identify perfect prospects for your business before making a connection and telling them about your business, and it's easier to do on LinkedIn than on any other social network, something magical happens. Magical. Your nervousness about talking to a prospect disappears. Your fear of being rejected by every prospect you talk to evaporates, because you're going to notice, you're going to learn the pattern. You're going to be able to pick out people that are better prospects for your business. Anxiety presenting your business to your prospects melt away. Your closing ratios increase along with your confidence. Your income rises substantially, and you will actually fall in love with selling. I've watched it happen over and over again, but everybody moves through this process at their own pace. Sam is one of my coaching students, enrolls 90% of the people that he talks to. He goes and reconnects with people that he's already connected to. And let me give you a quick example of how this works. So you jump over to LinkedIn, go up to your network, and bring up your connections. And now you can go up here and you could search your existing connections. You can do it for people who are looking. Still looking for an opportunity. So I got 1,300 people. A lot of these people I've never talked to. What Sam did was Sam was looking specifically investors. So he went back into his existing connection list, identified the people. These are people, keep in mind, that you've already talked to. They come down here. Amazing how people pop up. Marty Weworka was a top earner in Vima who recruited Alex Morton out of Arizona State University. And in 4 years, Alex became $1 million earner in Vima. Long story. Right out of Arizona State University. Now, let me come back over here. So Sam added 21 new team members in the last 3 weeks. That's one a day. Your way of coaching gave me reassurance to go from where I was for a few months stuck, not going forward, getting rejection after rejection, to signing up 90% of the people that he talks to. I'm not showing you this to impress you. I'm showing this to impress upon you what all of you can be doing. Stephen, 3 sales today, all directly traced to contacts I made using the techniques you taught me. Best of all, I'm just getting started. Then he sent me this, and the person I brought in has brought in 4 of her friends and has 8 more to bring in. What a ride. It all comes down to conversation. You can pick out great prospects, but you must follow my scripts. I started working with Matthew at the beginning of the year. I think it was in February. Brand new to network marketing. He was worked with the DEA. And he picked this stuff right away. After 2 coaching sessions, he had it down. And every time we would come back for the 3rd one and the 4th one, I'd jump into his account and see that he was pushing the business much too soon. Much too soon. But I couldn't get him to ease up. And since he was in law enforcement, we had a lot of fun with this. I said, Matthew, before you can arrest somebody, you have to read them their Miranda rights. If the police do not read someone their Miranda rights, what happens? They can't be arrested. They let them go. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to talk to a lawyer. He broke out laughing with this. And I said, Sam, it's the same thing. It's exactly the same thing. You must stick to these proven strategies and scripts. I got this from 4 or 5 days later. Signed up 5 people in the last 3 days. It's working. Folks, it will work for all of you. LinkedIn and Facebook have changed, and they've added many, many new features. And these new changes will generate nonstop leads, help you make sales faster and easier. And many of LinkedIn's new changes make it easier than ever before to connect with perfect prospects for your business and sign them up. You have to turn some of them on. Your business does not slow down in December unless you do. So whether you're a new student, a loyal student, or an old friend, or an eager entrepreneur that wants to take your business to the next level before the end of the year, you will have a number of unfair advantages over your competition with the information and recruiting strategies that I'm going to share with you tonight. They will become your secret weapons. You'll beat your competition to the best prospects on LinkedIn and Facebook, break recruiting records, build your team faster, and have your upline scratching their heads wondering how you're doing it. You can experience explosive growth in your business in December. Your business will not slow down unless you do. Inflation and the rising cost of everything is causing more people to jump on LinkedIn because they need or want to find ways to generate additional income on a full-time or a part-time basis. LinkedIn now has 1 billion professional users. I told you so. Large companies are laying off tens of thousands of employees. In December, you got more social events, parties, and family get-togethers than the whole rest of the year put together. Combining all of these factors results in 2 important things. 1, people are going to spend more money. 2, people will need more money. With that in mind, understand that in December, more people will be seeking part-time work, looking to find a better paying job or a new job, and are looking to find ways to make money from home than at any other time of the year. Some of my prospecting and recruiting strategies, tactics, and scripts will only work in December. And when used correctly, they'll enable you to dramatically increase the size of your existing network and experience significant rank advancement before New Year's Eve. Many of the recent changes made by LinkedIn have made many of my strategies, tactics, and scripts even more effective than ever before. Some of the recent changes have made portions of my training material obsolete because those features don't exist anymore. So it's all about conversation. Now, everybody that you reach out to is like planting a seed in the garden. Plant a seed. Nourish the relationship with daily posting. And the seeds begin to sprout. And at the right time, when you know enough about your prospect, you can talk to them and you'll experience outrageous sales. Just like planting a garden. So how would you feel if you knew in advance who the perfect prospects for your business on LinkedIn are? Just by looking at their profile. That's how you're going to feel. I'm looking at the people that are here tonight, and I know a number of them feel exactly this way. How would you feel if you could bring people into your business on a daily basis? That's how you're going to feel. You're all in the process of learning a dance. 1, 2, cha-cha-cha. 3, 4, cha-cha-cha. Now, social networks are a great source of free leads. Some social networks are better than others. Facebook, LinkedIn, Instagram are the most popular. But everybody on any social network that created an account is a potential prospect. You have more information about people on Facebook and LinkedIn than on any other social network. LinkedIn, however, is number one because it was originally set up as a repository for resumes. So you have their work history. And now LinkedIn lets people know who's looking for work. There are 3 things that make a social network great. First, it's the profiles. The profiles of each user contains more than enough information about someone to help you identify a perfect prospect for your business before you even make the connection. LinkedIn is hot. Their LinkedIn profiles provide you with the most information about a person. And they've added new features, which we're going to go over tonight, that make it easier to pick out the best people. The texting feature is number 2. That enables you to communicate directly and privately with other network users and engage them in conversations that will result in enrolling new business builders. Texting features have helpful tools attached to them that let you share images, files, GIFs, and a wide assortment of emojis, moving images. LinkedIn texting feature enables you to start an instant meeting or a Zoom session with a serious prospect. 1 billion people, a feature that lets you talk to anybody that you want, or vice versa. And the third is a searching feature that enables you to filter through the entire network population using keyword and advanced keyword searches to prospect and recruit perfect cream of the crop prospects for your business according to your desired demographics. If you have a clue as to who the best prospects would be, what by profession, you're golden. LinkedIn is hot. They have better searching features. You're looking for school principals, salon owners, nurses, doctors, chiropractors, people that work for Bed Bath & Beyond. Sales Navigator, Recruiter Lite, or Recruiter. It's going to make it easier to make connections. Save you time. So LinkedIn is the world's largest professional social network, 1 billion professional users. And it's easy to connect with perfect prospects because you know so much about them. For years, I've used the image of the candy bowl, because everybody on LinkedIn, everybody on any social network is easy to identify. They fall into a category. LinkedIn makes it easy to pick out the best prospects. And they make it easy for people to subtly communicate with folks by reacting to what people post, by reacting to what people do. Everyone on LinkedIn created their profile for a reason. Their photo and cover, plus the information provided about themselves and their visible daily activity, makes it easy to pick the best prospects for your business. Once you get into the process, you will easily be able to distinguish the hot prospects from the so-so prospects. You keep talking to the hot ones and you drop the so-sos. Prospects who'd be interested in your business and eager to talk about it are in abundance. Everybody in that bowl of candy, and that's represented by the green M&M, is somebody that's looking for business opportunity. If I put you in a room with 100 people and I told you there were 10 people in the room wearing green shirts who are desperately looking for a new business and would buy what you're selling, how hard would it be? The orange M&Ms represent recession victims, people looking for a way to make money and survive financially because they lost their job. Bed Bath & Beyond went bankrupt this year. July 31st was the last day the stores were open. He had people working for Bed Bath & Beyond for 30 years. Lost their jobs. The yellow M&Ms are unhappy network marketers, seriously looking for another company. You bring an unhappy networker into your business and they bring in people. The active network marketers, open to looking at your business because they just can't make the money in the company they're in. They love the products. Something about the comp plan or something, they can't seem to make the kind of money that will enable them to retire. So they'll look at your business. And the customers, people who would eagerly buy your products and could become business builders later. Now, critically important, when you're searching for people to talk to, you got to find people that are active. Very, very important. They got to be active. If you reach out to too many people that are inactive, LinkedIn is going to assume, or the algorithm is going to assume, that you're a robot, and they will cancel your account. LinkedIn's going to make it easy. Number one, they allow people to put an open to work frame around their picture. Now, the open to work frame has become so popular, you're going to have people that are open to work, and then you're going to have professionals that are open to work because they're looking for business. You're going to see a lot of personal trainers that are open to work. But it only takes 2 or 3 messages back and forth for you to identify clearly who are the people that absolutely, without question, would be worth talking to. The key is they have to be active. Now, over the summer, the only way you could tell if somebody was active was to check and see if they're posting. That was it. For the last 60 days, you've been able to look at a person's profile and you could see other things that they've done. LinkedIn has opened up so many channels for you to talk to people. They're making it easier. LinkedIn is the world's largest professional social network, but it's no longer a secret. Millions of marketers are rushing to join every month, forcing LinkedIn to make some significant changes. And these changes, my friends, are significant. The number of marketers joining LinkedIn and then violating their rules and terms of service has overwhelmed their systems, much like a swarm of locusts have on a field of wheat. Hundreds of thousands of bogus profiles are piling on LinkedIn every week. That's what a weak field looks like. Down at the bottom, before the locust hit, look what they did up here. Bogus profiles like Nancy here. She sent me a message last Sunday, and by Monday, LinkedIn had already shut it down. You can tell the bogus profiles by looking at the pictures. Worse yet, you got people in your company, as well as in thousands of other companies that are reaching out to people with messages like this. You keep your options open to making money? Would you be open to a side project if it didn't interfere with what you're currently doing? No biggie. If not, I'm just throwing it out there. The number of go for no coaches or teach sales, selling is growing. I'm here to tell you, don't go for no, go for yes. 1 billion professional users, easy to target people. You got the keyword search will help you identify perfect cream of the crop prospects. The advanced search will help you locate people looking for new opportunities. The notifications or celebrations will allow you to follow the activity of your prospects. You got live chats. You can talk to people, qualify them with questions, and enroll leaders. You know what your prospects are doing and when they're doing it. You got a direct link to YouTube, share videos. You got a direct link to Twitter, now called X. Smartphone app will let you post videos from your phone. LinkedIn's got live videos like you have Facebook Live, and of course, we've got the built-in meetings or Zoom features. When you know in advance by the contents and visible daily activity on someone's profile that they could be a perfect prospect for what you're selling, and you qualify them during a casual conversation, you will sell to more people and build your business faster. So, for those of you that are new, why should you listen to me? In the 90s, I broke the code to a social network called America Online. I've been doing this for 28 years. 28 years. I use AOL's texting feature to develop a simple formula and scripts that help me get thousands of like-minded people to a network marketing business in 18 months. Over the years, I've trained or shared the formula and scripts with hundreds of thousands of affiliate network marketers around the world who in turn have trained and influenced the millions of people that they work with. My formula has been responsible for creating 2 generations of online 6, 7, and 8-figure earners, and it's helped transform the entire network marketing industry from a belly-to-belly, face-to-face business to a virtual one. What sealed the deal was 2019, when COVID hit. People couldn't go to people's homes. People couldn't go to meetings. People started calling this the Max method years ago, and they now call me the father of social networking. Now, I've made millions teaching network marketers how to turn their social network personal profiles on every significant social network into a broadcasting platform that impacts millions of people and makes them millions of dollars. My track record of developing social media 6, 7, and 8-figure income earners over the years in network marketing has become legendary. I got to tell you, there are some new things that have popped up over the last 60 days. We're going to introduce a lot of them in our December bootcamp. For those of you that are, I'm looking at the number of coaching students that are here. Hold on to your hats, folks. We're going to start laying them out for you in our upcoming sessions. And you can't believe how fast people are going to react and respond to what I'm going to show you. My mission in life is to help everyone with a strong desire to succeed in network marketing become successful. Today, the fastest growing top earners in your business will tell you that they owe their success to my simple 4-step formula and scripts. They teach them to everyone that comes into their business, and as a result, they've got the fastest growing teams of excited distributors in their company. 70% of network marketers in every company are orphans. Orphans. They're not connected to anybody that can help show them how to build a business. The person that brought them into the business is no longer in the business. Or the person that brought them into the business has no clue as to how to teach them. The simplicity and ease of teaching this to everyone that comes into their business ensures immediate duplication that drives excitement, motivation, and rapid rank advancement deeper into their organization. Everyone follows the formula and scripts because they can enable them to enroll new distributors and customers into their business in less than an hour or two a day. It's 4 steps. 4 simple steps. First, create a free profile and a free LinkedIn profile page. Then instantly connect with perfect prospects, communicate with them at will, and close a sale in less than an hour a day. In one of the case studies that we released last month, my student connected with a very, very sharp nurse in November. In the first conversation, person was very, very open, talkative. We found out that the person that had been in 5 network marketing companies, failed, would never do it again. 8 months later, they signed up in business. The interesting thing was when we look at the conversation, the activity, it was only less than an hour of time was devoted to communicating with that person. What built the relationships, what solidified the relationships was posting. Posting and communicating and asking the right question. When you bring them into the business, then help them become successful. Teach the steps, and you're on your way to building a team. You want to be successful in your business, it's not just about sales. You're going to have to build a team. I fear not the man who practiced 10,000 kicks once, but I fear the man who has practiced one kick 10,000 times. Your one kick step to mastering every social network is my 4-step formula. Create your page, connect with people. Most of you are already connected to people. Most of you already have Facebook pages or have LinkedIn pages. You're already connected to people. Some of those people you know, most you don't. Communicate with them. Follow my scripts, talk to people, learn who they are, what they're all about. They don't even realize you're qualifying them, and then close the people that clearly need and want what you have. It's so simple that anyone can master this. These 4 steps, like I said, the cha-cha, are simple to follow and easy to teach. And they can be immediately duplicated by everyone that you bring into your business. Once you master the formula and scripts, you can immediately help your new recruits use them to bring people into their business, and your business grows too. When you help your new recruits become successful quickly, they'll stay in business with you. Everyone on your team will overcome and break through the greatest obstacle facing every network marketer: not having qualified prospects to talk to. You can help your new recruits make a few sales immediately on Facebook before they make their traditional warm market list and start making calls. Change your picture. See what happens. All of it. Change your picture on Facebook. See what happens. See how many people react and respond. That gives you an easy opportunity to start a conversation. Some of the people that you would call off of that warm market list who would shoot you down have a totally different response. Sheila was on my list if I had to call somebody, but it changed my picture. She liked it. Sheila, I'm glad you like my picture. You know, it's been years since we talked. What's new in your world? What's going on? 85% of the people, when you ask that question, are going to come back and ask you the same question. 3 or 4 more questions, you end up bringing Sheila into the business. The same woman that would have shot you down, you called her, is reacting to something that you did. Now, you want to talk about crazy duplication, have her do the same thing. First, have her open up her settings so she's more visible to more people. Have Sheila change her picture, and the next thing she knows, she's talking to a bunch of people. She ends up bringing 2 people into the business that she's already connected to. She wants to know, what do I say? You just tell her, scroll up. Look at what I said to you. Then you help Sheila work with those 2 new recruits, have them change their pictures, and the next thing you know, they're bringing people into the business. It duplicates, it grows. The best part about this, you don't need a funnel. You don't need websites. You don't need any of that stuff. All right? It's all about picking the best people to talk to. Folks, it's not what works in network marketing, it's what duplicates. Bring somebody into your business on Monday. By Wednesday, they're talking to people they're connected to. By Friday, those people are talking to people. There is no faster, easier way to build a business. If there was, I'd be teaching it. But the truth is, there isn't. LinkedIn has become Facebook for professionals. These new searching features, Sales Navigator, Recruiter Lite, Recruiter, all make it easier to go through that database, connect with the right people. Celebrations is another misunderstood element that makes it easier to reconnect with people that you're already connected to. There are also some actions that you could take with your profile so that LinkedIn will blast out information about you to everybody you're connected to. Now, I told you last year that LinkedIn would have 1 billion members by the end of November. Sure enough, they do. LinkedIn turns 20 years old this year. Millions of professionals are rushing to join. Every second, 4 new members are joining. Every month, over 10 million. LinkedIn's CEO said that their goal is to get to 3 billion members. So look at the numbers. 224 million members in North America, 242 million members in Europe. In the Asia Pacific area, 202 million members. Latin America, you got 146 million. And in the Middle East and Africa, you got 54 million prospects. People between the age of 25 to 34 account for 59% of LinkedIn's user base. The base is getting younger. They're adding all kinds of extra features. 58.4 million companies are registered. Do a search for Bed Bath & Beyond. There were 57,000 people that all lost their jobs. Got 129,000 schools. You want to prospect people that went to your school? Easy to do. 39,000 different skills are listed. Now, this is something very new most people don't realize that this is a great tool. Most people are used to searching for people by their professions: chiropractors, doctors, lawyers, dancers, teachers, whatever. But since you have the ability to search for people that have skills, we could search for people that we could search for teachers, or we could people that have the teaching skill. Sales training, sales trainers, team builders. You got 140 million people that have the open to work frame around their profile photo. So you can now search for people by their profession, by their skill sets: sales training, team management, team building, leadership development, etc. You can search by their location, by their activity, and by their desire or urgency to find new ways to generate extra income. LinkedIn makes it easier to find the best people that would be successful in your business, connect with them, show them what you have to offer, and enroll. More people than ever before are looking for ways to make extra full-time income from home, and you have the opportunity that provides a solution for them. LinkedIn is the best social network to build your business on, and they provide you the easiest direct access to the most people. It's 100 times better for building your business than Facebook. And it's hot. Now, your success on LinkedIn is going to depend on a number of factors. Optimizing your profile so it can be found in everyone's search results. Adjusting your profile settings so people can see the important details. Understanding the dynamic use of the network and how people communicate with other users. Positioning yourself as an authority within your niche market. Creating effective lead generation methods that turn prospects to business builders, and efficiently qualifying your prospects to increase your closing ratios. Now, LinkedIn came out with an AI, artificial intelligence. Let us help you create your profile. And when you start it, this was a headline of one of my coaching students. So we ran it through AI. This is what they suggested for the headline. They pulled it right off of the title to the job. Gave them another shot, same thing. Stay away from it. You have better information. Better information in the profile guide. Now, LinkedIn has rolled out major restrictions on all free accounts, and it's been impacting some LinkedIn Recruiter and Sales Navigator users too. All free account users can only send 10 connection requests a month. And they've limited the message from 300 characters to 200. After 10, they stop. LinkedIn celebration feature makes it easier to follow up with prospects. With celebrations, you can see who's changed jobs, who's having a birthday, or who has a work anniversary. We're going to give you some things to do so that LinkedIn will broadcast a job change for you, birthday, or a work anniversary. It'll enable you to reconnect with and follow up with your best prospects, connect with the best new prospects, save time, increase your closing ratios, reduce rejection, build a bigger team faster. LinkedIn is going to become your favorite social network. Guaranteed. The more you use it, the better it's going to get. And you can build your business in an hour a day, but nobody says you have to stop after an hour. You can triple your business in December and experience explosive growth. Your business, again, does not slow down in December. It can actually increase. So you can recruit like crazy. Reach out to people that you know in advance based on who they are, based on what they do, that would be interested in your business. You can triple your business in December. One of the strategies that we give the holiday strategy. There are over 30 holidays in December, official and unofficial holidays. The holiday strategy, incredibly effective. You have official holidays, and then you have unofficial holidays. National Ice Cream Sandwich Day is an unofficial holiday. Happy Senior Citizens Day. National Tooth Fairy Day. We just finished up with Thanksgiving. Today is National Cookie Day. In December, we have National Mutt Day. Hanukkah is around the corner. Christmas isn't far behind. Kwanzaa, New Year's Eve. Posting any kind of image that's a GIF gets you 10 times the results. Our side hustle strategy, same thing. Faster results when you post moving images. And then we have the project launch script, which you want to be using every single day. It's going to become, frankly, it's going to become your number one strategy. The birthday strategy, the holiday strategies were always number one, but when you build up enough prospects, this is going to be right at the top of the list. Marissa was building a business. She used a project launch script. She signed up 13 people in 10 days over Christmas. So I have 3 appointments set up for tomorrow. I'm having fun. Rolled 2 people into my Melaleuca business yesterday, thanks to you and your scripts, and I got 2 more. How did she do that? Well, she was an eBay store owner. So she went out and she started talking about people that were eBay store sellers. Oh my God, I'm up to 6 since I started last week. I never thought it would be so easy. So from the 15th of December to the 25th, to Christmas Day, she signed up 13 people. 6 are business builders. Al Roberts, after 1 coaching session, enrolled 3 people. 1 was a business builder. The business builder that he brought in 750 people in the first 2 weeks in December. Steve, you used your launch script 8 times this week. 6 said yes. I'm following up with them to get them started. Examples. Thanks to your launch script, I've got more people to talk to than I can believe. It's better than your happy birthday script. What you're doing is you're using this with people that you're already connected to. I sent it to 150 of my connections on LinkedIn, and 90 want more information. I showed the business to over 60 people, and I now have 12 business builders, 9 customers with the help of my upline. Called me on New Year's Eve and wanted to know what I was doing. That's a 60% response rate, 20% closing rate. I wish I knew about your project launch script 3 years ago. I enrolled 8 people between Friday and Monday. Thanks to you, I rang advanced. 8 people at 100% response rate. With LinkedIn, it is easy to find people that you're looking for. Their new searching features are radically different. Whenever you do a search, it brings up people that match you. If we all went on to LinkedIn and we did a search for salespeople in Florida, we get the same number. But the sequence of people, the order that these people would pop up on our list would all be different, because it matches up what's on your profile with what's on theirs. You can search for people by country. You can search for, say, people by city or state, or you can search for people by distance from postal code. Now, when it comes to the advanced features, we have been recommending Sales Navigator because a number of features made it easier to find the best prospects who were active. Now, we're recommending Recruiter Lite because there's a strategy, there's a tactic that you can use to find the people who have just joined LinkedIn. And this is huge. Let me just take a moment. Let me pop over here on LinkedIn really quick. So, Stephen, do you see yourself on here? Or do you have a LinkedIn account?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yes.
Um, yeah, I actually just put a new picture on there, but that account's really old. I haven't really done anything with it.
Which one are you?
Let me see. I'm actually on my phone. Um,
Well, actually, let's say what city or state are you in?
Denver, Colorado. Oh, there I am. Second from the bottom there.
Number two?
So, yes, sir. Sorry, I'm on my smartphone. I don't have a computer at home yet, so
That's all right. That's all right. Okay, so let's look at your profile.
I haven't done much with it. So,
No, that's all right. Right. So for all intents and purposes, you're just getting started.
yes, sir.
Okay. Well, just follow. What are you? I'm going to send you a connection request so we can be connected. So,
Thank you.
what do you do?
Well, I'm getting ready to sign up with another network marketing company actually in January. So, um,
Okay, another one. So you were in one before, now you're signing up in another one?
yeah, but nothing. I didn't really do much with with the other one before, um, mainly because I didn't really know that many people.
Mhm.
But I found new opportunity, and I was still trying to figure out how to generate leads. And I did a search of like LinkedIn, social media, network marketing that I came across yourself.
Okay, well, listen, we're glad you're here. Let me just point something out, which now you say you're going to jump into a business in January.
Yes, sir.
One of the things that makes December so amazing, and this is a strategy that revolves around taxes. If you sign up for a business in December, and you're starting a new business, you're making an investment, you can literally, it's a legitimate write-off on your taxes for 2023. You sign up in the business in January, then you got to wait a year and take it off your taxes in 2025. So it's a strategy that I use and a lot of my students use. But when I did it, I signed up 5 people 4 days in a row, 25th, Christmas Day, 25th, 26th, 27th, 28th. And I was going for 30, but I was in a new relationship, and my girlfriend said, "Give it a rest. It's Christmas. I mean, it's New Year's Eve." So it's just anything that you do that relates to your business in December, legitimate business expense, write it off your tax. But consider if you go, well, and I'm going to send you a link to our boot camp for LinkedIn and Facebook. Starts on Thursday. We have a number of let me put these in the chat.
Right. I had talked to Casey some about that already. I was
Oh, okay, good.
wanted to sign up.
Here, then you're good. So I will. I'll keep my eye out for it. And if you're gonna make if you jump into the boot camp, the first session that we're gonna do on Thursday is all about profile creation, and I'll use you as one of our case studies because you
Okay.
there's nothing there. There's nothing there.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Thank you.
I can use you as an example. We could touch all of the bases and get you going. I like the picture. That's the kind of a picture that you all are looking for. So I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you found me. Let me come back. Now, they're going to offer you a 30-day free trial. And so I'm suggesting to everybody where I used to talk about Sales Navigator, jump into Recruiter Lite. With Sales Navigator, when you do your searches, we're looking to see who's active, but they've made a change. You actually have to turn on the feature every time you do the search. What it does is it lets you see who posted. But now, because LinkedIn also lets us see the other actions, Sales Navigator to see, I mean, there's some definite advantages. It filters out, it saves you searching time. Sales Navigator, you'll use the first 30 days for free, then it's going to cost you $100 a month. Is it worth it? If you're signing up 2 or 3 people a week in your business and you're saving yourself time, yes. LinkedIn Recruiter Lite lets you do searches to show you who recently joined LinkedIn, which is huge, huge feature. You lose the ability to search for people that posted. You have to upgrade to Recruiter. And I've had a number of my coaching students in Recruiter and Recruiter Lite, and the general consensus is you can get away with Recruiter Lite. And we're going to show everybody how to effectively use that. So with 1 billion users, when we did the search, in 90 days, there were 4,432,000 new members, brand new. And you could break it down by, in one day, 540,000. They expand the search results from 100 miles to 200 miles. So salespeople that recently joined LinkedIn, 843,000. Salespeople looking for an opportunity, 33,000. So there are all kinds of ways to search and pull out the best prospects, trainers looking for opportunities. So Recruiter Lite is going to cost $70 more. And you just want to make sure that you do it on a monthly basis as opposed to annual. Now, all of you, well, I guess Teresa, yeah, his sponsor didn't, his potential sponsor didn't tell him about me. You know, I got to tell you, Teresa, a lot of people consider me to be your secret weapon. And all of you heading down. You know, Joanne Gallant had been in Melaleuca for 8 years, customer. She was in one of my boot camps, decided she really wanted to build a business, so we started working together. And first month, we doubled her income. Second month, it tripled. She was well on her way. And then she realized that everything that I teach can apply to any business. Any business. So she was selling insurance at the time, so she started to sell insurance, and all of a sudden she's signing up, selling more insurance policies than her supervisors could believe. They ended up having her come in, and they paid her $5,000 to teach the other agents. She ended up So Michelle Rice, I just purchased online an HP laptop, half price, for $260. You know, you could hook that up to a 32-inch flat screen, which you could have bought for $90, you know, over Black Friday. Anyway, so Joanne called in to share. She calls in at least twice a year. This is what she had to report.
I mean, Max, what you've taught me, obviously I've applied to my network marketing business, and it absolutely works. We know that. It's a fact. You've done it with me. You've done it with so many others. But, you know, one of the things I always say was, what you teach us, we can apply to any job. And it's the same technique. It's the same dance. And I've used it in the insurance world, where I was recruiting for multiple agencies and using your technique. I remember one month I recruited 40 insurance agents in 1 month. You know, that's huge. And I know that you've worked with others that have built huge insurance agencies as well. Currently, I'm doing outside sales. I'm working for Republic Services, as you can see in my banner there. I have been with the company 2.5 months. I started in the beginning of May. And I told my manager when I was in the interview process how I thought that, you know, I can apply LinkedIn and explode, you know, this type of position. And it didn't register with him. And I waited, and I said the first couple of weeks, I got to learn what I'm doing. I got that down. And then I said, I'm posting my first customer. So if you look back about a month, you'll see, you know, Go Auto was my first post, nothing fancy. And then about a week ago, I think I did 5 posts in a row. And one of my posts for Red Arrow Diner has gotten over 6,000 views between two, you know, it said, oh, do you want to post in the, you know, restaurant group or whatever? So this one here is a nonprofit, the one that you have right there. So they do mental health. And, you know, I've got 23 likes on that and a good number of views. This one was a little restaurant in Nashua, and I think it was over 1,100 views when I saw it last. So what I'm doing is I've got a little twist little auto dealership. I think that one had about 1,200 views when I first looked at it last time. I'm not even really, the diner one's my favorite, the next one right there. So this diner, Red Arrow Diner, been around for 100 years. And I just posted me with some of the guys outside and one of the owners, 67 people liked it. So using your technique, I do a little post, and the only thing I'm saying about Republic Services is welcome to the Republic Services family. So just doing that, you know, is getting more engagement, more people within the company. But just in the last week or so, I've been asked, I trained my group of, you know, my office, and now I've got my division manager sending out messages talking about how because of these couple of posts that I've done, I had someone on LinkedIn that I connected with on the 25th of June with my message one that you taught, copy paste, and I got a sale from that. And he's got 10 gas stations. So I'm getting the first one in August. And, you know, as long as we deliver, which we will, I'll end up getting 10 locations from him seeing my posts that you taught us how to do. You know what I mean? So I have a little bit of a twist, but my manager sent out a message talking about how he sees the value of what I'm doing, talking about me being 310% of budget. Then it's gone out to the region. And now one of the division managers are reaching out. They're shocked at what I'm doing. They're talking about me training their leaders and their sales force. They have 40,000 people that work for Republic Services. And this is like, you know, breaking news, using LinkedIn to do what we're doing here. I just think super cool. You know, it's like throwing that pebble in the water. And I just want to let you know, it's still having the ripple effect from what you and I have done.
So I have, I think 3 people on here that are, everybody that's on here, I think is a student. But I have 3 people here that are contemplating one-on-one coaching.
Why are they doing that, Matt? There's no question. The one-on-one coaching is where this all clicks for me. You know what I mean? And you know, after like my second session with you, we fixed the profile. You showed me the basics. I started running with it. I couldn't sleep at night. You know, once we started having our one-on-one sessions, I was getting up at 3, 4 in the morning, and I would start doing my connections, you know, doing what you taught me. And as you know, if you go back to our, you know, trail there, I enrolled 3 people in one day when I was doing the network marketing. I got paid $5,000 to do 3 LinkedIn trainings for one of the insurance groups. Your training, your one-on-one coaching has opened up so many doors for me. So as time goes by, I always like to give you an update to let you know how I'm doing, but it all stems back to that one-on-one training that we did. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Were you surprised at how fast everything started to happen?
Initially, yeah. I mean, like, Max, I knew about you. I've heard about you from years before you and I had gotten together. You know, I've watched some of the webinars that you had, but I mean, like, immediately when we first started working together, it just was like a snowball effect. But when I take that into other areas and see how it explodes, like, I can't tell you how excited I am about what I'm doing now. Seeing it with my upper management, how they're all like super excited. Many of those people that like this post are at Republic Services, the 67, and many of them I weren't connected to. So it was a layup in growing my connections. So every time you look at my connections, it grows. You know, it doesn't take a ton of time. You know, you put in 20, 30 minutes a day, but it's really hard to not want to keep going because it's so much fun.
Well, think about the ripple effect. Coming to this company, you're introducing them to something new. How big is the company?
We service about 14 million customers across the country, but there are about 40,000 people that work at Republic Services. And I'm just one of them, and literally I'm getting attention from across the country with what I'm doing. I'm even getting competitors sending me messages that are like, I wish I did that when I was with the company, or you know what I mean? Like, people are like, how brilliant. And it's such a simple concept. It's like giving a thank you to the customers, but it's promoting me, it's promoting the business, it's promoting, you know, the company I work for. And it's just so simple. It's a post. You know what I mean? It takes 10 minutes to put it together.
And that's my friends, one of the things that I emphasize in our current boot camp, because it's not just about the conversation you have, it's about your activity. It's about putting things out there that people can see, that people can react to, that people can respond to, that the ripple effect of that is indescribable. You know, right now, I wouldn't be surprised in 6 months if you got, I don't know if you're looking for it, major promotion, maybe VP of training.
And I can totally see something like that, you know, coming down the pike if that's the path that I choose. But right now, I think that I'm just having so much fun doing this. You know what I mean? Like when you get so excited to do a job that, you know, is fun and you know, you enjoy it, you know, I can see that happening down the road or them coming up with some sort of initiative. But for now, I just want to focus on this because this is just, it's totally fun. Just like when building network marketing business this way, it's far more fun than asking friends to come over and, you know, would you please come over and doing it, you know what I mean? It's way more fun.
Well, Joanne, it was wonderful to hear from you. Again, congratulations are once again in order. For me, it's going to be enjoyable to watch your career blossom, you know, as a result of, you know, what I taught you. But, you know, you've added your own little spin to it. I mean, I love that line. Let's talk trash.
Thank you.
It's terrific. Thanks again for sharing
Thank you.
your story and congratulations.
Thank you. And anyone, you know, on the fence, don't hesitate. Max's time is limited, and you know, if you get the opportunity to work with him, he is truly a guest. So thank you again, Max.
Thank you. Okay. I'm going to pop in the chat. We had a number of special promotions over the holiday weekend, and apparently the promo codes were not working. So I've extended all of the promo codes until actually they're supposed to expire today, but I'll leave it over for one more day. So there's a promo code for the November boot camp, promo code for our twofer, and two boot camps for less than the price of one. And the other one is our 90-day boot camp challenge, which is your best training deal. And it includes participation in our mastermind sessions on Saturday. So we'll be back tomorrow. I'm also going to put a link for tomorrow night's 9 o'clock broadcast. I'm going to be introducing, in every one of these, I'm going to be introducing something new. Boot camp starts on Thursday. Hope to see all of you there. Until next time, best of luck in building your business and God bless.